The sun shone brightly through the tall trees of the African jungle, dappling the forest floor in a mosaic of light and shadow. The air was warm and alive with the sounds of birdsong and buzzing insects. A small black African lion cub with fur like polished obsidian walked on two legs just like a human. His name was Leo, and he had a big heart and an even bigger sense of adventure. He was wearing a custom-made jungle-style adventurer outfit, complete with a utility belt, a compass, and a small pouch. But what truly made the outfit stand out was a sleek bamboo flask strapped to his back. It was filled with fresh, cool water, perfect for a hot day's adventure. Leo was on his way to visit his friend, a wise old baboon who lived high up in the canopy, when he heard a loud crash followed by a shout for help. He looked up to see a small plane with its wing torn and smoking, slowly losing altitude. With a determined look on his face, Leo set off towards the crash site, his little paws patting softly on the forest floor. As he approached, the smell of burnt metal and smoke filled his nostrils. When he came into the clearing, he saw that the plane had landed in a small patch of tall grass. And sitting beside it on the ground was a young pilot with a cut on his forehead and a bandage around his arm. Smoke was rising from the damaged aircraft, and the pilot looked up at Leo with wide, grateful eyes. "Thank goodness you found me," the pilot said, his voice hoarse with smoke inhalation. "I'm hurt and my plane is on fire. Can you help me?" Leo didn't hesitate for a moment. He knew exactly what to do. He took off his bamboo flask and offered it to the pilot. "Here, drink this," he said, his voice surprisingly deep for such a small lion. "It will help you feel better." The pilot drank the water in large gulps, then looked at Leo with tears in his eyes. "You're a true hero, little lion," he said. "I don't know what I would have done without you." Leo felt a surge of pride, but he wasn't done yet. He took off his leather gloves and felt the soft grass beneath his paws. Then he started walking towards the burning plane. The pilot watched in amazement as Leo approached the wreckage. He had never seen a lion walk on two legs before, let alone one that wore clothes and a hat. Before the pilot's eyes, Leo began to pull bits of debris away from the burning plane. With his small paws, he pulled and pushed until a small hole was made in the wreckage. Then, with a final heave, he managed to drag the smoking piece of metal away from the fire. The pilot couldn't believe what he was seeing. A small lion cub had just saved his life. As the sun dipped below the tall trees, casting long shadows across the jungle floor, Leo finished his tale. The pilot, whose name was Alex, listened intently, his eyes wide with wonder and admiration. When Leo was done, Alex stood up, brushing the dirt off his clothes. "I can't thank you enough, Leo," he said, extending a hand to the little lion. "You're the bravest and most courageous creature I've ever met." Leo took Alex's hand in his small paw and smiled. "It was my pleasure, Alex," he said. "Helping others is what makes me the happiest." And so, under the watchful gaze of the African stars, the unlikely heroes parted ways, each knowing that their paths had forever been intertwined by their shared experience in the heart of the jungle.